If the art of war were nothing but the art of avoiding risks, glory would become the prey of mediocre minds. You must not fight too often with one enemy, or you will teach him all your art of war. There are only two forces in the world, the sword and the spirit. In the long run, the sword will always be conquered by the spirit. Friends must always be treated as if one day they might be enemies. The art of war is to gain time when your strength is inferior. Death is nothing, but to live defeated and inglorious is to die daily. The fool has one great advantage over a man of sense. He is always satisfied with himself. Riches do not consist in the possession of treasures, but in the use made of them. A soldier will fight long and hard for a bit of colored ribbon. 4 hostile newspapers are more to be feared than 1,000 bayonets. Victory belongs to the most persevering. There is no such thing as accident, it is fate misnamed. Until you spread your wings, you'll have no idea how far you can fly. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. You become strong by defying defeat and by turning loss and failure into success. Men of great ambition have sought happiness and have found fame. Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious, than to be able to decide. There is only one thing in this world, and that is to keep acquiring money, power and more power. All the rest is meaningless. The greater the man, the less is he opinionative. He depends upon events and circumstances. One must change one's tactics every 10 years if one wishes to maintain one's superiority. Doctors will have more lives to answer for in the next world than even we generals. The only conquests which are permanent and leave no regrets are our conquests over ourselves. The conscience is the sacred haven of the liberty of man. When firmness is sufficient, rashness is unnecessary. Among those who dislike oppression are many who like to oppress. The great proof of madness is the disproportion of one's designs to one's means. From the heights of these pyramids, 40 centuries look down on us. The word impossible is not in my dictionary. We walk faster when we walk alone. 6 hours sleep for a man, 7 for a woman and 8 for a fool. In our time none has the conception of what is great. It is up to me to show them. God is on the side with the best artillery. The surest way to remain poor is to be an honest man. If you wish to be success in the world, promise everything, deliver nothing. If you build an army of 100 lions and their leader is a dog, in any fight, the lions will die like a dog. But if you build an army of 100 dogs and their leader is a lion, all dogs will fight as a lion. Victory is not always winning the battle ... but rising every time you fall. The reason most people fail instead of succeed is they trade what they want most for what they want at the moment. The only way to lead people is to show them a future. A leader is a dealer in hope. The best way to make everyone poor is to insist on equality of wealth. It is not necessary to bury the truth. It is sufficient merely to delay it until nobody cares. Courage isn't having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have strength. To make yourself understood to people, one must first speak to their eyes. You don't reason with intellectuals, you shoot them. A celebrated people lose dignity upon a closer view. The amateurs discuss tactics, the professionals discuss logistics. History is written by the winners. To have a right estimate of a man's character, we must see him in misfortune. The truest wisdom is a resolute determination. The battlefield is a scene of constant chaos. The winner will be the one who controls that chaos, both his own and the enemy's. I am sometimes a fox and sometimes a lion. The whole secret of government lies in knowing when to be the one or the other. It requires more courage to suffer than to die. Ability is nothing without opportunity.